Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Spider-Man 2099 number 4. This issue is written by Peter David and the art is by Will Sliney. Um, Beginning of this issue catches you up on what's been going on, and we rejoin Spider-Man 2099 already in the middle of his battle with the new and improved Scorpion. Scorpion reveals that, Alchemax has they got him out of prison, they rebuilt him, they gave him the new suit, and they put him in charge of the Spider Slayers because he knows spiders and he knows robots. So he's really against Spider-Man. He thinks that Spider-Man 2099 is actually the Amazing Spider-Man and is going after him just thinking he has new clothes on. Spider-Man 2099, acknowledges that, a lot of people just think that, you know, Matt Gorgon was, like this pushover minor nuisance Scorpion that, was a minor nuisance to Peter Parker, Spider-Man, but they never actually fought him, and he was like, he's tougher than he looks. And he has the Spider Slayers on his side, too. There's some great comedy in here where, like, he's like, I hate lasers, and, because Scorpion is shooting out lasers, the Spider Slayers are shooting out lasers, and he realizes, the Spider Slayers are only attacking him because he's a spider, so he switches onto his civvies, and then Scorpion's like, you know what? I'm going to attack civilians if you don't come out in, 2 minutes. And while he's waiting for the 2 minutes, Miguel comes up with this plan where he gets his hologram Lila to project an image over Scorpion of him being Spider-Man, and he sticks his watch on Scorpion, and everyone sees the Spider Slayer see Scorpion as being, the Amazing Spider-Man. So they start attacking him, and they really pummel this guy. Meanwhile, Tiberius is, being held hostage, but the floor caves in from the battle that they broke through the building. So the floor caves in, and the person who's holding him hostage gets killed in it by having a piece of wood with a nail plowed into her head. So he kind of like he's affected by this, and you can see it visibly on his face. They go back. He goes back. He shuts off the Spider Slayer. He picks up Scorpion, and they go see the Kingpin that they were going to sell the Spider Slayers to. And Miguel's thinking, he has to try to talk to Tiberius and get him to change his mind about this. And Tiberius shocks everyone when he says, you're not getting the Spider Slayers. I changed my mind, and you got, 2 hours to pack your things and get out of here, or the Slayers are going to, go after you. They get in the car, they head back to the United States, and Miguel meets Mac Gargan, and in meeting Mac Gargan, Mac is like, "Do I know you?" And Miguel's like, "No." He's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, you never met me." And it was like this funny little bit that they had going on. Overall, I liked the story, but I thought it was kind of slowish, even though it had the action and it had the humor. It was kind of a little slowish for me, so I'm gonna give the story 4 stars. Because I don't think we've seen the effects through the art on how seeing the body affected um, Tiberius, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more in the story to point that out. Now, the art, again, good art, but there are some details like lacking, especially in Mac Gargan's face when he's at the end inside the truck and he's all like beat up. I would have liked to see that. I would like to hear more or even see some scars on Mac, because he did have his jaw and all messed up from superior and all that. So I would have liked to see more on that explored, but they didn't do that. So um, the art is 4.5 star. I mean 4 stars also. So altogether, this is a 4 star book for me. I still highly recommend you picking up Spider-Man 2099. It is one of the better Spider books out there right now. I'm really enjoying every issue of this. Not one issue has been underneath um, a 4 stars for me so far. And we get the checklist of what's coming up with the Edge of Spider Verse to get you prepared for Spider Verse. We find out that after Edge of, we got Amazing Spider-Man #7. We got Edge of Spider Verse #4 that came out this week. Amazing Spider-Man #7. Then Edge of Spider Verse #5, and then it hits the Edge of Spider Verse hits Spider-Man 2099 in the next issue, which is #5, and then it follows up in Amazing Spider-Man #8. So that's what you're coming up for Edge of Spider-Verse. Once again, for this review though, story 4 stars, art 4 stars, overall 4 stars, and I highly recommend you picking up Spider-Man 2099 #4. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know what yours are in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline, check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out Comic Frontline, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews. For even more news on all things related to comics, comicrelated.com is your source for all your comic book needs with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.